On this episode of Cooking Like Cooking Easy, we're going to prepare a healthy tailgate picnic, a feast that is big on flavor, big on health, and small on effort. We're going to start with a gorgeous Greek salad, fresh cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, feta cheese, and Kalamata olives. We're going to make a main course of grilled steak with Portobello mushrooms, served on whole wheat buns with a horseradish mayonnaise sauce. We're going to serve fantastic grilled sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes sliced thick with brown sugar in a full packet. Yes, sweet potatoes on the grill. And for dessert, strawberry shooters, luscious layers of our light and easy pudding with fresh strawberries and strawberry compote topped with toasted almonds. A tailgate picnic that is big on flavor, big on health, and small on effort, only on Cooking Light, Cooking Easy. Tomorrow, we've got a big tailgate picnic planned, so I want to get all the food prepped tonight so I can wake up tomorrow, pack everything cool, and go to the tailgate. I'm not going to have to worry about cutting and propping and all that stuff tomorrow. I want it done tonight so I can go there, sit back, enjoy my friends and family, have a great day. We're going to start with our Greek salad. And Greek salad starts with a cucumber. Now notice, this is an English cucumber. You want to use English cucumbers because you don't have to worry about seeding or peeling them. If you use regular cucumbers, you're going to have to peel them, and that's kind of a pain in the neck. So I'm going to cut the end off it. I'm going to cut it down the middle carefully, lay it flat, and we're going to cut into chunks. Okay. Let's cut these in the middle. They're a little large still, so we're going to cut them down the center. Okay. Throw these into a big bowl. Got our bench scraper. You know, in Cooking Like Cooking Easy, we like to make foods that are easy to make, but also nice and healthy. But most important, that your friends and family are going to want to eat. What good is making food that may be healthy, that may be easy to make? It doesn't taste good. People have to want to eat the food. Okay, now, we've got the cucumber in the bowl. We do some peppers. Now, I love red, yellow, orange peppers. You can use green if you want to, but red and yellow are the best for me. So how you deal with a pepper is, you got to cut the center out of it. So you cut the end off, straight down, cut the other end off. And you got to clean the seeds out. You don't want to eat these seeds. Get them out of there. And they're not unhealthy, but just kind of not what you want to eat. You also don't want to eat these ribs. So get a knife and just cut the ribs off too. That's the white piece right there. We don't want to eat that. Okay, let's cut this into nice chunks. We want everything about the same size if we can. That way it looks kind of cool in the bowl when they eat it. I love the smell of peppers when they're cut, and these are so sweet. And what's nice today, red peppers and yellow peppers are available all the time. When I was a kid, you couldn't get them except in the summer, and they were very expensive. Nowadays, only slightly more than green peppers in price, and they're so much sweeter. Now let's do our red pepper. Same thing with the red pepper. Cut the end off it. Other end. Save these. Cut the inside out. There's our seed packet. Make sure there's no seeds in there. Get those out of there. And let's cut these the same way we cut the other ones. Okay. Another advantage of these peppers are, instead of green with all the green cucumber and green pepper, we're going to add some nice color. We're going to have green cucumber. We're going to have red and yellow peppers, which is going to add some nice look to the salad. Okay. Into the bowl we go. Now tomatoes. You could use regular whole tomatoes if you want to. I love these little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. And I also love, they come in different colors now. You've got the orange ones, which are very sweet, traditional red, and now you have these tomatoes, which starts with a K. They're brown, and they're like candy. They're so sweet. They're Absolutely amazing. So we're going to cut them in half. They're kind of large to leave whole. It's kind of hard to eat one when you eat it whole. It kind of explodes in your mouth. Let's get a bunch and cut these in half carefully without killing ourselves. All right, look at that color. It's like an artist's palette, it really is. I'm gonna take these and put them into our bowl. They roll around a lot. There we go. Come here. You tried to escape on me. All right. Now, we also can put in some Kalamata olives. These are Greek olives. I got them pitted already, so the pits are taken out. I'm already chewing down and hurting the tooth on it. These are optional, but a traditional Greek salad would have Kalamata olives in them. You put as many as you want to. And the very optional anchovies. I love anchovies. Some people hate anchovies. If you don't like anchovies, don't put them in there. You can serve them on the side, let people make their own selection. But anchovies give such an amazing flavor to a salad, and that is truly authentic for a Greek salad. We're gonna put these on the side though. So let's make the dressing now. We use a jar. I love making dressings in jars. You can measure it out easier, and you can shake it up and mix it and store it right in the jar. It's perfect. Got a top. Now the vinaigrette always is 3 parts of oil to 1 part of an acidic solution. Whether it's lemon juice or vinegar, whatever it is, it's 3 parts oil, 1 part of that. So this is the best quality extra virgin olive oil you can get. We want the best quality, as fruity as you can. That way it gives a lot of flavor. This is about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to want the juice of a lemon here, so let's squeeze this lemon. Always roll your lemon first. It makes the juice come out of the skin a little easier. Now I love using a lemon reamer, which is this device. You can use whatever method you want to squeeze it. I'm not sure it's worth kicking the electric squeezer out just for this one lemon. If we're making like a sorbet and had a little lemon juice, the electric squeezer would be on the table right now. Let's put the juice in the jar. Now let's add some authentic Greek spices. The first thing we're going to add is some oregano. Oregano is a truly authentic Greek spice. About a half a teaspoon's fine. We're going to put some red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar. There again, it's up to you. You can put a tablespoon of red wine or balsamic. A little salt and pepper. You always have to add salt and pepper to a salad dressing, salt especially. Salt brings out the flavor of salads. And some dill. Can't forget the dill. About a teaspoon of dill. Let's chop this up. Dill is another really great fresh ingredient. We don't want any stems. Get the stem out of there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, about a tablespoon of dill. Okay. We're going to shake. The dill you put is up to you. I like dill. Shake it up well. Let's test it. Perfect. Let's dress the salad here. Okay, let's serve this into our little Chinese food containers. Stir it well. Look how colorful this is. Boy, this is beautiful. And you can get this recipe along with all the recipes at our website, www.clce.tv. This is one colorful salad. Now we're going to serve these in little Chinese food containers. I think they're cool, and they're bright and colorful because they're red. Remember, we're packing this tonight for tomorrow's party. So we're going to put some in there. Whoops. Okay, now, here's where we get a little funny. If you remember, we have anchovies and we have feta cheese. Some people don't like anchovies or feta cheese, so we're going to package them separately. Feta cheese is a sheep's milk cheese. It's a nice healthy cheese. It's very salty. As I said, some people love it, some people don't. So we'll put it in a container and package that up. There we go. And our trusted anchovies, which I love, some people don't love, I understand that. There we are. I'm going to cut them in half and put them in that container. Kind of a love-hate thing, if you love anchovies or hate anchovies. But we're going to put these in a separate box also, just because some people don't love them like I do. I want to throw these in the refrigerator. They're going to stay overnight. Take them out, keep them chilled. We'll serve them tomorrow at the party. So we made a Greek salad that's big on flavor, big on health, and small on effort. Let's get ready to make our sliced steak sandwiches. Now we're going to make the most amazing steak and portobello sandwiches your friends and family have ever had. We're going to start with a horseradish mayonnaise sauce, which is going to be healthy but still incredibly flavorful. We're going to start with about half a cup of fat-free mayonnaise. You want to use fat-free mayonnaise. There's a huge amount of fat in regular mayonnaise. Try to avoid that. And we've got here, I don't know, 2 to 4 tablespoons of horseradish. If you like horseradish, use a lot. If you don't like horseradish, use less. It's very, very flavorful. Into this, we're going to put some lemon juice. So we're going to zest and squeeze a lemon. So we're going to roll it out first. Let's zest it. Handy dandy microplaner. Get some yellow off. Okay. All that flavor. More. Now, let's squeeze this sucker. I love lemons. I don't like to eat them. I just like the smell of them. Get a reamer here. Okay. Look at that, it's a lot of juice. Into our sauce it goes. Okay. A little bit of salt and pepper. Just a little bit. And a little bit of pepper. Okay. Let's mix it together. Nice, healthy sauce. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, luscious, thick sauce. Let's try some. That is zesty. Okay, now since the party is tomorrow, we're going to put this in a package and keep it in the refrigerator until we need it. So again, we're using these little Chinese food containers. They look kind of nice. And they work perfectly for this. Get all that goodness. And we're going to seal it up. So, horseradish mayonnaise sauce. Now, let's talk about the meat. Now, because we're going to be using mushrooms in our sandwiches, we can use a relatively fatty grade of meat. This is a strip steak, which is a really flavorful steak. It's going to be very tender. It's higher in fat than we normally would use. But as I said, because we're putting portobello mushroom in the sandwich, we're going to use less beef in each sandwich, which is going to give people the sensation of fullness without all the calories of all the beef. So what we're doing is we're going to take the meat, put it in a plastic bag, a zip-tie bag, without touching it hopefully, keep our hands clean. Put a little bit of olive oil in there, and some salt and pepper. Okay, and we're going to zip it up, smush it around to get it coated. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator tonight, and we're going to keep it chilled in a cooler on the way to the picnic or tailgate, and we're going to grill it off in a few minutes on the barbecue. This is going to be perfect for our sandwich. And now the mushrooms. Look at these beautiful portobello mushrooms. Absolutely gorgeous. They're huge. They're like hamburgers by themselves. So what I'll do is, I want to cut the stem off. The stem's a little tough. We don't want to eat the stem. You can either twist it off or cut it off. And now we're going to take some olive oil and either spray or brush it on. This is going to prevent them from sticking to the grill and add some flavor to them. Some salt and pepper. Now notice I'm putting the salt on the underside of the mushroom. It's going to absorb better there than the top. It'll slide off the top. It's going to tend to absorb into the little ridges in the bottom of the mushroom. Okay. And into a zip-top bag. Again, in the refrigerator tonight. We'll throw them on the grill tomorrow at the party. Now I've also purchased some great whole wheat rolls, and of course the whole wheat baguette. So we've got great rolls here, which we're going to cut in half, put them on the grill, spread with some horseradish sauce, a piece of steak, part of the portobello mushroom. Wait till you see these tomorrow. We do that at the party. We're going to make some grilled sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are nice and healthy, a lot healthier than regular white potatoes. They have a higher glycemic level, which means they don't spike your insulin as fast, so you tend to burn the carbohydrates off before they go to fat, which is good. So I take it, these are yams or sweet potatoes, they're basically the same. I'm going to cut them into slices about 1/4 inch thick. There we go. We're going to take these and we're going to pre-cook them in the oven, then we'll get them ready to put on the grill. So we're going to make little foil packets up. In each packet we're going to lay a few slices of sweet potato. It's fine. Put a little bit of brown sugar. Sweet potato and brown sugar are perfect. Spray it with some olive oil spray. And just a little olive oil on top, just for a little richness here, just a touch. Okay, a little salt, not too much, and that's coarse kosher salt or sea salt, a little pepper, and we're going to make pouches out of them. We'll fold them up. So as I said, we're going to bake these for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. Put them in the refrigerator tonight, bring them to the picnic tomorrow, the tailgate, and we're going to throw them on the grill. And they're going to take about 10 or 15 minutes on the grill until they're soft and bubbly inside. And your friends and family are going to be so impressed with the fact that you've grilled potatoes, because no one ever does that. But we do that. So here's another recipe that is big on flavor, big on health, and small on effort. I mean, how easy was this? We're going to make a great strawberry shooter dessert right now. And we're going to start with some toasted almonds. Get the pan going and just put some almonds. This is about 1/2 cup of almonds, just in the pan. You don't need to put any oil or anything like that. Just oil the almonds. And we're going to make them nice and flat. And we're just going to sit there for a few minutes. We're not going to move around. We want them to get toasted, not burned, but toasted. Okay, the almonds are starting to make a little popping noise a little bit, so it's time to turn them. And the easiest way to turn them is my favorite flipping motion. See how nice and toasty they're getting? Wow. They're just about done. And we don't want to burn them, so turn them off. Let's put them aside. And we've got toasted almonds. Now we're going to make a strawberry compote as part of our parfait, which is our shooter. We have our pan again on medium-high. Use the same pan. Why use multiple pans? Okay, into the pan, we're going to put some strawberries and some lemon juice and a little bit of Splenda. Cut the tops off them and then slice them. Okay, excellent. Our strawberries are ready. Let's make some lemon juice. We need some lemon juice for this. So we take our lemon. Let's roll it first. Cut it in half. And get our handy dandy reamer and let's squeeze away. Okay, to the pan. That's a hot pan. Let's turn the heat back on. Strawberries go in there. And about 1/2 cup of Splenda. A little less, a little more. Depends how sweet the strawberries are. We want this to be relatively sweet, almost like a jelly almost. So get in there. Stir it around. A few minutes. Keep the flame on medium-low. Don't want it too high. Oh, this is great. Okay, I'm going to put this aside to cool down. This is part of our strudel. So put it aside it goes. Get our saucier pan. This is a saucier pan. You notice it's round on the side, and what makes it a saucier pan and why it's so cool is you can use a whisk in it, you stir, the whisk catches everything. There's no corners or anything to hide in. So in our saucier pan, we're going to put anywhere between 1/2 cup and 3/4 cup of cornstarch. It really depends on how thick you want your pudding. And we're going to put about 3/4 cup of Splenda. Now we're using Splenda instead of sugar because Splenda has far less calories and carbohydrates and it's much healthier. Let's mix it together so there's no lumps. There we go. And we're going to slowly add 4 cups of soy milk. You could use regular milk if you want to, but I think soy milk works better here and it's lower in saturated fat. I'm going to add it slowly while you're turning the ingredients around, mixing it up. Okay, let's turn the heat on medium. Now we want to add some flavor to this. So we're going to take the zest of a lemon. And we're not going to zest it in small pieces. We're actually going to peel the zest off. My mother can do this in one piece. She's amazing at this. I'm not so sure I'm as good. I think, we did it. My mother would be so proud of me. Look, Mom, in it goes. So we want to keep this on medium heat and keep stirring it every so often. We don't want it to burn. And it's going to sort of start smoking a little bit, come to a real soft boil, and then thicken up really quickly. This is our pudding. The Light and Easy pudding is amazing pudding because it's very low in fat, low carbohydrates, but it tastes really rich and silky, just like a regular full-fat pudding would. So you do want to stir it every 30 seconds or so, and when it starts getting thicker, you're going to stir it constantly for about a minute. Okay, starting to steam now. Once it starts to steam, it's going to thicken up relatively quickly. It's kind of funny how it happens. It gets a little thick, and then bam, it gets thick. Okay, the pudding has cooled a fair amount. It's still a little hot, but it's cool enough to use right now. So we're going to spoon a little pudding in each of our Parfait glasses. Now let's put some of this strawberry compote in. And a little more pudding. And some fresh strawberries now. And just a dollop, a small amount of the pudding on top of that. And now, some of our toasted almonds we made. There we have our very healthy, very flavorful strawberry shooters, which are big on flavor, big on health, small on effort. Now we're going to package all the food up we have, throw it in the refrigerator tomorrow, put it in a cooler, and we're going to go to the party, and we're going to finish it up there. Okay, we're at the tailgate, and we're going to start making the steaks. We wrapped them in ice so they wouldn't go bad. We have our grill turned up to high. It's been preheated. It's nice and clean. So let's open it up. Oh, it's nice and hot. I can see it in there, steaming away. You hear them sizzling? And now it's time to make our mushrooms. These beautiful Portobello mushrooms. We're going to put them on the grill, and then we're going to spray them with some olive oil and then some salt and pepper. So that's about it for this picnic tailgate cooking episode, only on Cooking Light, Cooking Easy.